Yo friends, this is Rob from One Page Love, and this is the making of Yo. Bro, why would you want to show anyone you record out of a bedroom? Dude, I'm not embarrassed, man. Do I not deliver the goods every week? Fair enough, fair enough. You know what? It's not that bad for a one-man studio. Actually, why don't you take it from your side and maybe start with showing people, where Yo is filmed, and maybe say the 3 things that you wish you knew before you started Yo. Okay, cool, I'm on it. Let's go up the mountain. Okay, we're here. For some context, there is Table Mountain. You can see sort of the table, and there is my spot. So there's Yo every week, Table Mountain, Yo. So the point I'm trying to make from this video is that as cool as video can look with all its surroundings, if the audio is shit, then the video is unwatchable. And that's something you don't notice because audio is normally quite good. But when I started doing Yo, I had all this reverb, and afterwards it was just unplayable. So then I got this lapel mic, and I'm going to show you the difference now between that standard recording and then this is lapel recording. And it just makes such a difference to the quality of video, and that is probably my biggest takeaway when starting Yo, is just do a lapel mic, use the lapel mic in all your videos. If you've got a studio setup, it saves so much time with the reverb and bouncing around a room. Yo friends, this is Rob from One Page Love, and this week we're covering Bootstrap 4. Yo friends, this is Rob from One Page Love, and in this week we're covering Bootstrap 4. The second biggest takeaway is definitely lighting. So when the show started, I used natural light coming out the window behind me. So if you take a look, let's see how this comes out. It's quite a bright light. And now if you take a look at episode 4 and compare it to episode 10, you'll notice that in episode 4, when I'm speaking, the actual gale force southeast is creating the tree to move. And take a look in the spot that I've highlighted where there's actually like shades just moving around frantically. It's just crazy. So the biggest tip is blacken everything, try and get everything completely dark, and then try and replicate light. So there's light 1, light 2, that's your fill light. That is your dominant light, which is your key light. And then at the back, that's your backlight. And what happens with your backlight is it shines on a spot on your head. So what that does is it like allows you to pop a bit more. So these lights are Godox LED 500s. And shout out to my mate Skippy who helped me set them up. I knew nothing. I actually learned about how there's different types of lighting, not trying to replicate outdoor and indoor, fascinating stuff, but I've saved my settings and every week I'm starting to get a kind of good picture. So my third takeaway is how to tackle a monotone voice. When you look back at, YouTubers that are famous now when they were starting, is they were quite slow, and you notice to their videos now where they just speak fast and, not fluently, but just with confidence. And you ask yourself, so when I'm starting now, am I going to speak like that? So that was one thing I was just very conscious of. And when I recorded my first test shows and then watched them back, I was like, wow, I'm so monotone. I'm so flat, trying to just not mess up. So I said, what's better, just making perfect sentences, or actually speaking with a little bit of confidence. So if you listen to Yo One announce some tech events, showcase some beautiful websites, and compare it to Yo now, I'm getting better. I'm sure in a year's time I'll look back and it's going to be totally cringeworthy. So anyway, I researched a point, how to battle a monotone voice. And you need to put a picture of a good friend of yours behind the camera, just to the side. So whenever you speak to the camera, you speak to them like you chatting to them over a beer, talking about a cricket match, or a surf you just have. So if you look here, every week when I'm recording, the camera sits on this tripod, and as you can see, just to the top left of the camera is my mate Jerry. And every week we have a Guinness, and I just rap as smoothly as I can to him, just like I would if we were having a beer. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of the equipment that I use. See where Yo is filmed every week. Over here. Yo, over here. Yo, what's up? What's up? Why didn't you tell them to tune in tomorrow? You do it. You did pretty well. Okay, cool. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. If you dig what I'm doing, why not hit subscribe? And I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, bro.
I'm alright, and you?
Are you looking out for the bad guys?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them.
Were there any today?
Nothing.
It's a good Sunday.